Villains come in all shapes and sizes. Some want power, some want chaos, and some just want to watch the world burn. But today, we're diving into the worst of the worst. The villains that redefine evil. The ones so terrifying, so unhinged, they make your average bad guy look like a puppy. Get ready because this list is about to get dark. Dio Brando. Dio, the original anime villain with enough arrogance to power a small city. From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Dio's evil starts early. He kicks dogs, bullies his adoptive brother, and steals his first love's kiss, all before he even gets superpowers. When he finally becomes a vampire, he goes full sociopath, creating an army of undead minions and treating humans like his personal playthings. His abilities make him practically unkillable: superhuman strength, regeneration, and, of course, Zawarudo, his infamous ability to stop time. Dio doesn't just want power, he wants dominance. He doesn't just want to rule, he wants to break people and make them worship him. He's the kind of guy who would look at a normal villain and say, "That's cute, now hold my wine." Cipher, an interdimensional menace wrapped in a snarky, one-eyed nightmare. The main antagonist of Gravity Falls, he's what happens when you give a sentient triangle unlimited power, zero morals, and the attention span of a hyperactive child. Hailing from a nightmare dimension he personally annihilated out of sheer boredom, Bill doesn't just cause chaos, he is chaos. When he finally breaks into our world, he bends reality like it's a cheap magic trick, warping time, space, and logic just for kicks. His hobbies? Possessing bodies, making Faustian bargains, and casually causing planetary destruction because, in his own words, it's funny. He's an ancient entity with god-tier abilities, a terrifying intellect, and a love for psychological torment. But hey, at least he has standards, unlike some of the other lunatics on this list. Kafka Palazzo. If the Joker and a god had a baby, it'd be Kafka Palazzo from Final Fantasy VI. He starts as just another deranged general, poisoning an entire kingdom's water supply because he felt like it. But unlike most villains, Kafka actually wins. He ascends to godhood, reshapes the world into a wasteland, and rules with an iron fist, all because he enjoys it. Kafka isn't just about destruction, he's about making people suffer. He mocks their pain, laughs at their hope, and views existence itself as a cruel joke. While most villains have some end goal, power, revenge, conquest, Kefka's goal is nihilism. He wants to erase everything because he believes nothing matters. The difference between him and other villains? He's the only one who truly enjoys the screams. The God Hand. Berserk. The God Hand is a group of demonic entities from Berserk that make Sith Lords look like daycare supervisors. These guys exist purely to manipulate, corrupt, and torment humanity. They orchestrate fate itself, guiding events towards suffering like it's their day job, and business is booming. The worst of them? Femto, formerly known as Griffith. He went from an ambitious warrior to the most hated man in anime after betraying his closest friends in the most gruesome way possible. All for power. The God Hand don't just rule. They make sure no one has free will, turning existence into an endless horror show. Graval, the Gravits. Straight out of All Tomorrows by C.M. Kosen, the Gravits were once human, but decided to sell out to intergalactic overlords, the Q, who rewarded them by turning them into bioengineered monstrosities. But since they were the teacher's pets of this horrific alien experiment, they retained human features while everyone else got turned into walking nightmares. Then they hit the "we are superior" phase, became metal ball cyborgs, and started treating non-cyborgs like insects. They wage war, enslave entire species, and literally block out suns for fun. Their self-importance rivals that of the biggest internet influencers, and their disregard for life makes them the ultimate space snobs. The worst part? The Q actually thought they were doing humanity a favor. Fang Yuan. Straight out of Reverend Insanity, Fang Yuan is the ultimate pragmatist. In his past life, he was an ordinary scholar, but after reincarnating, he became a cold, calculating monster obsessed with immortality. Unlike most villains who at least pretend to care, Fang Yuan views morality as a joke and people as disposable tools. His highlight reel includes sacrificing innocent lives for power, forcing creatures to eat each other just to see what happens, and betraying absolutely everyone. Unlike other villains who have emotions buried somewhere, Fang Yuan is pure, calculated evil. No sad backstory, no revenge plot, just sheer, relentless pursuit of power. No wonder his book got banned in China. Junko Enoshima, the queen of despair from Danganronpa. Junko isn't just insane, she's meta-insane. She gets bored of normal villainy, so she switches personalities like a broken TikTok algorithm. Her entire existence revolves around causing as much despair as humanly possible, and she does so with disturbingly creative methods. She manipulated an entire school into a death game, plunged the world into chaos, and enjoyed every second of it. Unlike most villains, who at least have goals, Junko only wants suffering. She understands right and wrong. She just doesn't care. Oh, and the best part? She still loves her friends and family. She'd just kill them if it meant more despair. Now that's commitment. The Scarlet King. The Scarlet King from the SCP Foundation universe makes eldritch gods look tame. He embodies destruction, chaos, and raw, brutal tyranny. He wants to rip apart reality itself and remake it in his image, a world of endless suffering, oppression, and brutality. Unlike other villains who simply want power, the Scarlet King wants the end of progress itself. He despises technology, knowledge, and the very concept of change. He conquered gods, forced a deity into marriage, and has a cult that believes sacrificing their own kind is a privilege. His ultimate goal? The annihilation of modern civilization, replaced with a never-ending dark age under his rule. And there you have it, some of the most terrifying and chaotic villains across fiction. Some manipulate, some destroy, and some just exist to spread despair. But if there's one thing they all have in common, it's that they are unapologetically, irredeemably evil. So tell me, who did we miss? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay away from any suspicious-looking triangles. See you in the next one.